Hey guys, and welcome to your 20-minute at-home core workout. Now, we're going to be working through some various core exercises that are going to be great for strengthening your trunk, so anything including the back, around the pelvis, and it's just going to make you feel super strong, increase your posture as well. So core exercise is super important to make sure that you include into your workouts. Now, I've got a towel that I'm just going to roll up and put on the base of my spine. It just helps with improving that support on the lower back, and if you've got any kind of back issues, then this is a great little tip to do that. So all you're going to need is your workout mat, maybe some water, and for the next 20 minutes come and work out with me. And I almost forgot, after this we're going straight into the kitchen and I'm going to show you an epic breakfast smoothie, so definitely stay tuned for that. Alright, let's get going. So we're just going to do some really light mobility to start off with. So I'm going to put this on my back anyway and just see how it feels throughout this mobility. And what I want you to do is just go into some glute bridges. So we're just really getting some mobility into the pelvis right now. Nice and slow. And I'm going to put my timer on so I know what we're doing. For time, we're on there for 20 minutes. Okay, we're going to lift the right knee into the chest. Nice big stretch. Now remember, when you're doing your core workouts, they don't have to be super high intensity. There's a time and a place for all that stuff. You know, use this as a bit of a, it's obviously a bit more intense than some of the yoga sessions that you're going to be doing. Again, some yoga sessions are quite intense and you'll leave feeling really like you've had a workout. Knees up, feet flat on the floor, and just rotating from side to side. But you know, these, if we do them properly with control, I want you to really feel the muscles that we're targeting and the areas that I'm looking for you to work. So we'll do one more rotation and then we'll get into it. Okay, so we're going to break this down into 3 little circuits. We're going to do our supine work, so I'll start on our back first. Then we are going to go onto our side, start working these obliques, and then we're going to finish off on our front, pronated onto the front, and that's just basically a mixture. We're going to work in some dynamic exercises as well, which is really great for just keeping you strong for everyday life, really. Okay, now first exercise, we're going to do 2 rounds of this circuit, so 3 exercises within this little circuit. First exercise is called the flutter kicks, and we're going to be doing 20 repetitions. So if you're ready, towel underneath the back if you need to. I want you to stick your bum, or your hands I should say, underneath your bum, and then all we're going to be doing is we're going to be going for these flutter kicks. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We're going for 20, 12. So draw the belly button down. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. Okay, from there guys, we're going to go into some crunches, alright? We're going to do these crunches with our arms extended. So arms extended like you're diving into a pool. I want you to keep your chin into your chest, nice and controlled. When you come up to here, that's as far as you need to go. You don't need to come all the way up and arch that neck. I'm just going to shuffle down a little bit. As you can see, I'm working in quite a small confined space here. So we start our arms off here. We tuck the elbows in nice and tight. We've got that support on the lower back. The chin is coming into the chest. And we're going to go for 12 repetitions. 1, and you see that's as far as I need to go. 2, keep everything in nice and tight. 3, the chin's into the chest. 4, 5, good. 6, don't overstretch. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. Last one. And relax. So when you're doing that, think of it like a balloon. You know when you squeeze a balloon, it compresses and then you relax it. You squeeze and then you relax. You're squeezing those muscles and then you're relaxing. And then last exercise, we're going to go for a reverse crunch. So hands flat on the floor. We're going to lift the knees into the chest, but it's the weight down that I want you to focus on. So breathing wise, we're going to take A deep breath in as our legs come down and breathe out as they come back up. So we're going to go. Deep breath in. Tuck. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Good stuff. Deep breath in. 5. Now you've got to guess how many reps we're doing. No, I'm only joking. We're doing 7. 12. 8. That's 9. 3 to go. Inhale. 1. 2. 1 more. And relax. Feet flat on the floor. We're going to come up. We're going to take a little breather. 45-second rest. Now you should feel your rectus abdominis. It's those kind of 6-pack muscles. Everyone's got 6-pack muscles. The reason why some people can't see them doesn't mean you're unfit. It just means you've got lower body fat. So get that in your head when you see someone. It's not a level of fitness at all. It just means they've got low body fat. Everyone has 6-pack muscles. If you didn't, you'd be walking around completely folded up all day. So with that being said, good little rest time. We're going to go in 10 seconds back to the start for our flutter kicks. Okay, so if the towel has started to flatten a little bit, just roll it back up again so you've just got that lumbar support. Okay, we ready to go? Flutter kicks. I'm going to shuffle back a little bit so you can see me. Hand underneath the bum. And we are going for 20 repetitions. Ready, guys? And let's go. 1, 2, 4, 5, good. 8, 10, 13, 18, 19, 20, good. 21, extra. Okay, supine crunches. Remember, we're diving into that pool. I'm going to shuffle down just a little bit. Arms over, tuck the chin into the chest. 1, slow, controlled crunch. 2, 3, I want you to really feel those abdominal muscles. 4, 5, 6, good work guys, 6 more, let's go. 1, 2, so you're squeezing and you're folding with the abdominal muscles, not the chin. 3 to go. 1, 2, 1 more. And relax, excellent. Okay, last exercise, reverse crunches. Hands flat on the floor. Remember, we're going up, we're inhaling on the way down, we're driving up at the top. It's the downward phase you want to really focus on. Make sure you've got a full lung of air as you go. Enough talking, Rich, come on. Here we go. That's as far as I'm going to go with my legs. That's fine. Inhale. 3, 4, 5, good work. 6, 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, feel that burn. And relax. Oh. Guys, can you feel it? Should be on fire. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna give you a minute breather. We go on to the second circuit. So this is our working on our obliques. We're going to work on the side. Now I'm going to give you some variations for this. So if you start to feel any particular discomfort in the shoulder, or if you've had any shoulder injuries or operations, you can still do this one, but we're going to take it down a stage. And if you really don't want to do this one, I'm going to come up with some alternatives for you that you can work on. But really we're trying to work, muscles work like slings, so they kind of cross the body. And we're targeting these oblique muscles on the side of the body that come right across. So, what I want you to do is start off into a side plank position. Now, My mat's going to get a little bit slippy as I start to sweat a little bit, so I'm going to put it onto the top. And what I want you to do is go into a side plank raise. We're going to do 10 repetitions. So here's the progressions here, guys. We'll come onto our left forearm underneath our shoulder. We're going to put the left foot out in front. Or, if you're strong enough, if you feel confident, feet stacked on top of each other. With our right hand, we're going to put it up in the air. Now, we're going to do our raises. So we're going to go down for 1, down for 2, and then drive up. You can see there's clear daylight underneath my hips. That's 3. We're going for 10 reps. 4, 5, good stuff. Draw your belly button in. 6, 7. As soon as the hip touches the floor for 8, we come straight back up again. 9, we're doing 12. 10, you can put that hand on the hip as well if you want. 11 and 12, good stuff. Okay, now from here, we're going into a 20-second hold. All right, so I'll time you. Get ready, we're going up in 2, 1, let's go. So, let me talk you through this. Draw your belly button through the base of your back. I was always told that, imagine you're in between 2 panes of glass. You've got a pane of glass here and a pane of glass behind you. And we're looking to keep everything nice and straight. Draw everything in, squeeze those butt cheeks, ensure that your shoulder's underneath your forearm. 2, 1, and relax. Perfect. Okay. Now you can either spin away from me so you haven't got to see my ugly face, or you can just spin round to the side of the mat. Okay, so we're going back to that other side now. Right forearm underneath the shoulder, feet stacked, hips nice and high, left hand up. I'm going to put it down so you can see me. Drop and drive. 1, 2, remember we're here for 12, 3, 4, 5, good stuff guys. 6, 7, 8, squeeze those glutes. 9, 10, if you're feeling good, we go straight into that hold. If not, take a quick reload, and we're here now. 20 seconds, here we go. So remember those 2 panes of glass, one at the front, one at the back. Squeeze those butt cheeks. Breathe. Feel your obliques kicking in. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, back onto that left hand side. All right, we're going in 3, 2, 1, away we go. Left forearm stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, it's 12 repetitions. 6, 8, good work. 10, 11, one more. 12, good. Okay, ready for the hold? In 2, 1, let's go. That was just my way of getting a bit more rest. So guys, when you're working these core muscles, a little session like this, little and often, really, really beneficial. Improves that trunk stability, gets you a nice strong lower back, supports the lower back. 3, 2, 1, pelvic stability as well, so key. And also you're going to find that when you're lifting free weights as well, having a strong core is absolutely essential. Things like squats, things like lunges, anything where the weights, you know, the free weights where you're not actually, when you're not at a fixed machine. 3, really your core should be working all the way through that, but you need to kind of know the muscles that you're trying to activate to get them going. 7, 8, we're here for 12, 9, 10, 2 more, 1 more. Nice, let's hold it straight in. 20 seconds. This is good. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, guys. Okay, so the second part of this mini circuit, we go back onto our left side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start rotating, okay? So we're going to come underneath the hip. Now, remember I said to you about progressions, or regressions I should say. So if you've got any injuries or you just find that quite difficult, what you can do is you can bend this inside knee. So you're going to come up from here. So if you wanted to go through those exercises, we can go back through there. Rich, why didn't you tell us at the start? Okay. Right, now when we go through this exercise, again, if you're finding it too difficult, inside knee on the floor, outside knee is flat, rotate underneath, and then come back in. You're still going to get that really nice work through the obliques, okay? So, for those of us that can do it, we'll come up onto our feet. Again, if you want to split the legs, you can. You're going to come up. Right hand comes up. We look underneath, and then we drive. Remember, everything's stacked on top of each other, so the forearm and the shoulder together. That's 3, 4, good work. 6, nice guys. 7, we're doing 10 of these. 8, 9, now we're holding this so we don't need to hold. Of course you can if you want to, but we're trying to do this 20-minute workout, and that will be way over 20 if we keep holding. We've got a great little third exercise to do as well. So onto the side, feet stacked on top of each other. Come across for 1, 2. Now we're going to go straight into the left hand side after that for 3, 4, 5, good. That's 7, 3 more. 1 more. Nice guys, well done, excellent. All right, let's go, as I say, straight in that left hand side. Remember, you don't have to keep changing mats, you can just spin around. Okay, here we go. Hips up, big twist for 1, 2, 3. If you feel like your hips are dropping, be aware, reduce the number of repetitions, or as I said to you, bring that knee in. 6, 7, 1 more. Nice work. Should really start to be feeling this around the outside of your tummy. Okay, last time, here we go. Arm up, underneath. Remember, the forearm has to be stacked underneath the shoulder. That's quite important. Just stops any shoulder issues that you may be having. 3, 5 to go. 1, 2, 1 more, and relax. Epic. Okay, 1 minute breather for you. Unfortunately, I'm taking you through the last one, so I'm going to be talking through my breather. Now, last little bit. So we're going to do some plank work. So we've come onto our front now. So I said at the start we do our supinated work underneath. We then do our obliques around the side, and now we're coming onto our front, so pronated work. Okay, so we're going to be doing some plank crawls. All right, so to do these, I'm going to spin this round so you can see me, and I'm going to spin around from this side. Now, plank crawls, forearms. We're going to crawl forward for 4, crawl back for 4. We're going to do that 5 times, all right? So let me explain. Plank position, we go forward for 4. 1, my feet move as well. 2, 3, 4, and then back for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I want you to focus on is keeping these hips down. So what a lot of people do is they lift their hips when they do this. Keep the hips low. Just imagine you're crawling under something super low, and it's the same height all the way through, okay? So let's go for it. 4 forward, 4 back for 5 sets. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow and steady. There's no need to rush here. That's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3, 2, just slide those arms. And one more. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Okay, exercise number 2. We're going to be going for some mountain climbers, controlled climbers. So, push-up position. We're going to bend these elbows slightly. Again, shoulders stacked over the hands. So we're here. We're going to slightly bend the elbows, one at a time. 1, 2. Bring the knee right in. Now the foot doesn't even need to touch the floor. That's 4, 5. Big squeeze at the top, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12. 16. 18. 2 more. And relax. Okay, you should be feeling a real nice squeeze when you get to the top. All right, so we're going to go back to the start. Now we've got 3 rounds of this, okay? So, second set, here we go. Onto your forearms. Feet nice and wide. And we crawl. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. That's 3. Keep those hips still. 1 more. All right. If you need a breather, like me, take it. Okay, onto your hands. Here we go. 20 repetitions. Shoulders stacked. Nice big tuck at the top. 1. Really lift that knee. 3, 4. That's 10. 5 more. Awesome work, and you can see from that just how fitness all encapsulates into one. You've got to have the shoulder strength to be able to hold yourself up there. You've got to have the abdominal strength to be able to do that. You've got to have the tricep strength as well. So this is why having, and again, this is my way of getting a longer rest. This is why having a balanced approach to fitness is just so important, and not just doing your beach weights, you know, your chest presses and your bicep curls. You've got to be super strong and rounded across everything. Okay, enough talking from Rich. Let's get straight into it. Last exercise, or last set I should say. Onto your forearm, we can do this, guys. We'll be done in 60 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1. 2, 3. 2, 4. 2 more. Last one. Nice. All right, last exercise. We go straight in if we can. Okay, you're not going to hear much talking from me on this one. Okay, bend those elbows. Here we go. 1. 7. Don't be tempted to rush. That's 10. 14. 4 more. And relax. You legends, well done. Woo. Awesome, guys. How'd you feel? Feel good? So, as I always say with these videos, my goal is just to make sure you feel better than when you started. You just keep it simple. It's all it needs to be. If you can finish your workout in a better headspace than when you started, you're onto an absolute winner. Okay, now, don't switch off. Join me in the kitchen where we're going to be knocking up a banging breakfast smoothie, 650 calories, and I'll tell you all about it. Let's go. Welcome back, guys. I hope you loved that workout. Right now in the kitchen, we are going to be knocking up a banging breakfast smoothie. Okay, so here is the ingredients that you'll need. I'm going to spin you around in my high-tech apparatus that I'm using. All right, so we're going to start off with some protein, the star of the show. All right, we've just worked out it's great to have that to recover, to repair. We're going to go with a couple of scoops of that protein. We've also got some oats, slow release carbohydrates, fantastic form of carbohydrates. We've also got some blueberries or some frozen mixed berries, whatever you want. Bag of spinach, some almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, and we've also got some frozen blueberries. So these are really, really great to stick into the freezer, and they act as like some extra ice into the smoothie as well. So great little tip there. All right, so you're gonna grab your smoothie container. Let's just pop it on there. As I said, it's super high tech this. We're gonna add two bananas, half a banana. We're gonna go in with a cup full of oats. Now these measuring cups are 1/3, so with 3 of those. I'm going to go in with 2 scoops of my protein powder. So we're going to get 30 grams of protein here. This is chocolate flavour. You can use vanilla, banana, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go a little bit more. Okay, so that's about 150 or 160 calories in here, I think. So far, let's run through the calories. In our cup of oats, we've got about 350 calories in our cup of oats. We've got about 160 calories in our protein powder. We've got about 90 in the banana. The next one we're going to go in with our blueberries or our frozen mixed berries. Okay. So we're going in with about half a cup of those. And they're between 50 and 60 calories. Stuff's going everywhere. Don't even worry about it. Just get it in. It's breakfast time. Okay. Shake up that almond milk. Half a cup. Now this is where it could all go chaos, because if you don't get it right to the bottom, then the oats at the top don't mix around. So you give it a little mix around. We're going to add in our handful of spinach to the top. Now top it up with water. Make sure everything's pushed in, and then give that a little squeeze with the lid. Okay, so this is now going to go onto our Ninja Bullet or NutriBullet, whatever you've got. It's going to get quite loud here, so I apologise. So whilst that's blending, grab yourself a glass. And we go for another 30 seconds. Easy. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't put it into a glass. But for presentation purposes, I'm going to. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more appealing to your other half or whoever you're living with, add some red berries in there. It's going to make it less of a kind of brown colour. But I'm telling you now, that in the morning with a cup of coffee is such a great way to start your day. It is so easy, guys. Stick a couple of ice cubes in there as well so it stays nice and cold. One thing I would say is make this fresh, because if you make it the night before, the protein tends to kind of like clump together and it goes a bit minging. So just make it fresh, enjoy it straight away, but you saw how quick and easy that was. Anyway, I hope you like that. That's about, as I say, that's about 650 calories there. So it is calorie dense,
But think of all the nutrients that you've got in there. That will keep me going now until lunchtime, and start repairing my body after all the training that I'm doing. So guys, if you like that, don't forget to hit subscribe, and there are plenty more workouts and cook-alongs coming your way. Okay, take it easy, and I will see you all soon.